Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great weekend, safe weekend, and, of course, let's make it a great week. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that love will not make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside you. That is the love. That would make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 54. NASDAQ was up 8. S&Ps were flat. Gold contract up $11.20, trading at $1,698 an ounce. Silver up 96 cents at $32.41 an ounce. Platinum up 19 bucks at $1,567 an ounce. Copper up a penny and a half at $3.47 a pound. Light sweet crude off a buck, trading out at $95.48 a barrel. Bonds flat at $150.11. King dollar up 14 ticks at 81.36. King dollar, folks, has rejected lower lows with lighter volume once again. Now what you got to see is that we need a sign of strength. You know, it went from, of course, the highs to that, from that 84.25 down to the lows where it had broken out from. We'll see if we can get any strength going now. Euro down 29 ticks, trading out at 125.64, and the yen is trading out at 78.42. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Well, I know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, what do you have? We are at 1406. Guess what? We were at 1406 going all the way back to August 7th. So we're just about a month later. We're at the same spot. We did 502 million shares out here today. Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. What you have with the Dow, she's at the same, well, she's a little lower actually, down 54 bucks, but she realistically is still in the range, meaning the higher range out here. We're at 13,035. Not enough juice to break it up, not enough juice to break it down. That's where we stand right now. NASDAQ Composite. What you have with the Composite? Composite is up 8 bucks at 3075. Composite, absolutely no juice at all. 1.4 billion. And that, folks, inside that Composite, by the way, what do you think it's all about? It's all about good old Apple. Apple took off intraday out here, goes from 665 up to 674, takes up the NDX 100, takes up the NASDAQ Composite. Bottom line is that you still don't have juice pushing into those highs. You know, we'll see whether juice can come into it, but bottom line, the proof is at this particular point, it's not there. Now, let's go over to the gold contract. What do we have with gold? Okay, so last week with gold, this is what we did. Daily takes it out, takes the swing point out, beautiful price, beautiful volume, has all the above, right? So we are at 1698 right now. She closed out here today at 1698.40. You know, short term, yeah, that thing wants about 1720. That's the way it seems to be set up right now. That's on the daily. The weekly, however, folks, is a whole different ball game. What we have on the weekly is this. You're coming into the downdraft. The initial downdraft, which was September of 2011, which was vicious, okay, that went from 1841 to 1642. Then you're also coming into the downdraft that was created out there in March of, well, actually, there's 3 of them. In September 2011, December 2011, and March of 2012. And each and every one of those we're coming into with dramatically lighter volume. Okay, so you know, it's something that you want. It's a big heads up, and keep your head down on it. That's the real bottom line. Don't think that because gold moved from the 1550, 1600 area up to this 1695 area that it's going to rocket ship up into the 19 area. What gold did do today is this. You know, when we're talking about the European Union, well, let me tell you something. The European Union, folks, is turning in their euros in looking for physical gold, because what we have is this. Gold in Europe today in euros closed at 1351, and the high, I believe, is 1370. Let me see. The closing high in euro terms, I think it's 1371. 1367. So you're $17 off the closing high. if you happen to be in euro terms. We go take a look at the bond market. We have with bonds out here. Bonds continue to basically move higher. We're at 150.11. You're in the you're at the top of the range. That's what it comes down to. Bonds want to run into this 153.11 area. I suspect we'll build cause for a few days here, but taking off from the bottom, bonds didn't last down here too long. Now the dollar is a different ballgame. What has happened with the dollar is this: the dollar index has rejected lower price, and it's been doing that quite a bit. You can say that the dollar's rejected lower price going back about 2 weeks. The break topside, folks, when the dollar went topside big time was on May 14th. We had come off a bottom of 79.08. Huge expansion of volume and price when we went from 80.76 all the way up to 82.10. Now, we came back to that area with lighter volume. We are at 81.35. The area is only 4/100ths of a tick away. Once it gets back inside 81.39, I suspect you're going to see some action. Now, what we haven't had coming off this bottom is wide price spread, accelerated volume. That's what we're going to need in order for that dollar to get into higher price. The SPY, SPY, let's take a look at the SPY. Well, first off, let's go over to the small cap, because what we did, if you look at the IWM, what you have with the IWM today is this. The IWM was up 99 cents rather. Now, you had a nice expansion of volume, 65 million shares. Well, the 65 million shares, is coming into about 61 million and 75 million. That's the first part. Your swing point out there was 81.84. It took that swing out. It did not get into the spike high, which was the 82.71. Now, this is what you have. I'm telling you, man, this trading in general, electronic trading lately has been a trip because of why? Because machines going pretty wild. So, we'll see where this whole thing shakes out. But what they did have, the NASDAQ is investigating inbound data issues affecting select Russell indices disseminated via the Russell Tick Index feed. We'll see if, in fact, that had something to do with it. I'm not sure whether the Russell is reallocating today or not. I don't see that, okay? But what you did have at the end of the day, you had some monster trades out there. The last trade of the day was 2.6 million. You had a 946,000 10 minutes before that. You had a 485,000 10 minutes before that. You had 1523 at 477. Actually, when you come into the close, we got there's 1 million. There's 2 million. 3, 4, it's out of the 65 million, you get about 10 million that are coming right into the close. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's take a look at some of the high volume stocks in a low volume market. You had GE down 20. Morgan Stanley was up 51. We had Halliburton down 61. Verizon Communications was up 76. Citigroup was down 1. Applied Material was up 5. We had Advanced Micro down 8. Arch Cold was off 32. And what does continue downtown, folks, is good old Facebook. Now, remember, Facebook is a ABC structure on the way down to the 13 level. We had broken the B point. We had broken that with volume. That's all the way back in August 16th. That's when we took out the $19.82 mark with volume. We're at 17.72 right now. We get down 32 cents today, and this is bottom line. A 1-to-1 ABC structure on the way down, okay, is $13. So you talk about some damage, man. It's pretty amazing. Damage in a big way. Some of the large cap stocks out here, this is what you have. You have Honeywell was down 93. That can't handle a higher price. IBM was off 34. We had Caterpillar down 267. Caterpillar is getting to lower price. Oxy was down $1.90. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. United Technologies down $1.50. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.